Asparagus is in season.
It is. Y'all, we are doing a side today. I've never made it before, so it's new for me. I'm sure some of you out there have already made it or eaten it. It's called cracked out asparagus. Except I didn't have enough asparagus, so I got some fresh green beans. And I'm going to do some green beans with my asparagus. It calls for a pound and a half. I only had a pound of asparagus. And then once you trim it, you don't have quite a pound. So I got some fresh green beans because they cook about the same amount of time, so it's going to work out. Now, if you don't know what cracked out, and I did not, cracked out asparagus, anytime, and the recipe said when you use, and I got it off of Pinterest, when you use mayo, bacon, and cheddar cheese, of course today I'm using pepper jack cheese. So
Go pepper jack.
I guess you can do any cheese that you want. That is called cracked out. So I don't know why. I don't know where it got that name, but anyway, we're going to try it this morning. So I've got some green beans right here that I have taken the ends off, and I got some more underneath my asparagus. I washed my asparagus. Now, you have to trim your asparagus, and that means take it up here and do it like that. This is the woody end right here. It will be tough. It will be sinewy. So when you grab it up here, wherever your asparagus breaks is where that woody end is. And the bigger your asparagus, the higher up that it's going to break. So I've seen some people just take it like this, and they know just about where, so they'll cut it off like that. Now, I will not throw this away. I will put this in, make like a vegetable broth. You can do that with your asparagus ends. You can put other veggies with it and make an asparagus broth. Make a vegetable broth just like you do your meat broth. See, that one is real. You can look at it. It's real woody and heavy. So, but to be on the safe side, I'm going to do mine like I was taught to do, like that. Because I do not want any woody. Now this one, see, is kind of big, and it broke way up the stalk. Now the small ones like this, you can pretty much. Now this one's pretty big, so I want to make sure it's not tough. But these smaller ones, you know about how much to cut off. Okay. And this one is kind of big, so this one's big. All right. And this one. But these are real tender. It's real tender asparagus, so I think it's going to be fine. So I'm just going to cut it like that. All right. Now, I don't think my pan's big enough, but we'll see. We're going to make it be big enough. Now, I got some more green beans right here. And what I was telling you, when you cut this off, even though you have a pound, when you take all this off, you don't have your full pound. So I just take, now a lot of people cut them, but I just take my finger and I just pinch these little ends off. It's got two little ends on it, and all of you that have worked with fresh green beans, you know what I'm talking about. These are not string beans. These are green beans. String beans are beans that you take it like this, and it'll have a string down it, and you have to get that string off. String beans is what a lot of people plant in their garden, and you have to string them. If you don't string them, then you have strings in your beans. So, all right, I'm not going to do a whole lot of these. I'm going to use them for another side that I'm going to do a little bit later this week, maybe. And I've got bacon in my air fryer. I cook all my bacon in my air fryer. I just love it. All right. Let me get all this put out of the way. I need to check on my bacon. Put this in the trash. Because rabbits won't eat those little strings. I'm going to check on my bacon. It's not quite ready, so I'm going to put it on. Now, I'm cooking this on 400 because I want it really, really crunchy. And so I'm cooking it on 400. Usually I would cook my bacon on 350, but I'm cooking it on 400 today. All right. Now, y'all be pulling for me because I'm hoping this is going to be good. Well, how could it not be good? I mean, asparagus, green beans, mayo, pepper jack cheese, and ranch dressing. And this is gluten free. This is low carb. This is 1 pack of the ranch. This is the restaurant style dressing. You can use whatever you like, and it gave me a recipe for making my own, but I didn't do it. I just had this pack, so I'm just gonna do it with the pack this morning. All right, that's a half a cup of mayo. That was 1 pack. It calls for a tablespoon and a half, but that was 1 pack of the ranch dressing mix, and that'll be enough for me. That'll be all right. I'm gonna mix all this together. I've got my oven set on 350 degrees. It sure sounded simple and delicious. But I know a lot of y'all out there have already had it. I just have not. Okay. All right. Now, calls for a half a cup of mayo, a half a cup of cheese, half a cup of, I better check my bacon. Okay. Bacon's ready. I got to let it cool. A half a cup of crumbled bacon. Now, this is 4 ounces of, it was an 8-ounce block. Roy and I've already eaten 4 ounces, so this is going to be about a half a cup of my pepper jack cheese. So let me get this grated. And you can double this recipe if you want to. If you got a big crowd coming or something, just get a bigger pan here. Put it in one of your whole sheet pans. This is a half a sheet pan. Put it in one of your whole sheet pans and just spread it out. All right, now it does not call for any salt and pepper, but you know what? I'm going to put a little bit of pepper on mine. And if you want to spice it up a little bit, put a little bit of salt. If you want to spice it up a little bit, it said you could put red pepper flakes over it, but I don't think I want to do that. And there's salt in your ranch dressing mix. So, okay, now all we've got to do, now I sprayed the bottom of my pan with some olive oil. All we've got to do now is take the spatula and smear it on our asparagus, our green beans, like this. Okay, and it's going to cook about, I think 20, 25 minutes. Just long enough for your green beans and your asparagus to get tender. Okay. Now, after we do this, I want to get all this out because that's some goodie there. It looked delicious in the picture, so I'm sure it will be. I mean, you can't go wrong with fresh asparagus and fresh green beans. Now, you could use Parmesan cheese on this, I guess, if you wanted to. Asiago cheese, whatever kind of cheese you want on yours. All right, now, we're supposed to, wipe my finger. We're supposed to sprinkle our cheese over it like this.
Ooh, that's looking good. That is looking
Isn't it?
good.
I am telling you. I can't wait. Roy and I've been in town this morning, and I ate an apple for breakfast, and he ate a couple of pieces of rabbit. I fried him some rabbit, and so he ate a couple of pieces of rabbit. All right, now, this is hot. Let me pull it out here. All right, that one's not quite, and that one's not quite crunchy. I think they'll get crunchy on while they're cooking though. All right, I'm gonna take some scissors. So I'm just gonna take my scissors and cut this bacon. Some of it's already crunchy, some of it's not quite crunchy enough, but it will be when it's cooking. And some of this, the ones that's not real crunchy, like this one, some of that juice is gonna cook down over that asparagus and these green beans, and it's gonna be so good, y'all. I can't wait to try this. I had a girl tell me the other day, she said, "You talk too much." I said, "Well, my husband says the same thing sometimes." But if I talk too much, you can just turn the volume down. But do try my recipes because they are good. All right. Man. All right. I'm about through. This is about a half a cup of bacon, which was about 5 slices. But now this is thick bacon. That's what I had, so that's what I'm using this morning. It's thick bacon. All right. I'm going to kind of stir it around a little bit, get some of that cheese on top of that bacon. Now, I want y'all to look at this. Now, this is going to be, I hope this is going to be delicious. So, bacon on my fingers. I'm going to put this in my 350-degree oven. I'm going to set it for 20 minutes. I'm going to check it, see if my green beans and asparagus is tender. If it's not, I'll cook it 5 more minutes or 10 more, ever how long it takes. So we'll be back with y'all in just a little bit. Okay, y'all. This is our cracked out asparagus right here. And Roy and I are about to taste of it and let y'all know how it tastes. This is still hot, hot, hot. But it looks absolutely delicious. I want y'all to look at that. Cracked out asparagus. Okay. We're feasting to see.
Somebody told me I was going to be eating cracked asparagus. I would have said y'all are crazy.
All right, y'all. We're fixing to try it. It looks delicious. Look at it on the plate. It looks so good. All right. I'm on, this is green beans. I turned it around. All right, this is the green beans. We're going to try them, and then we're going to try the asparagus. Okay. Y'all.
Looks good.
It looks delicious. Yep. All right, baby. I may need a knife. Try the green beans. Yeah, let's try the green beans first. Can you cut yours with a fork?
Well, I was trying to cut through some bacon, I think.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
All right. I see one thing already.
Mm. The taste is delicious.
The taste is delicious. The green beans aren't quite done. If I do it again with green beans, I will steam my green beans about, well, probably I would steam them like 5 minutes and get them a little tender before. They're still real crunchy. They're not
Well,
done.
that flavor is delicious.
But the flavor is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, I'm going to do the asparagus. All right.
Mm. Mm. Love that bacon and that pepper jack cheese with that. Woo.
The asparagus is done.
Mm.
Y'all, the only mistake I made was
Not steaming the
not
green beans.
steaming my green beans. But the flavor is absolutely wonderful. Now, Roy and I can eat it like this because we like crunchy stuff. Now, the asparagus is not crunchy. The asparagus is just really, it's cooked perfectly. But the green beans need more.
Just keep talking. Just keep talking.
Y'all, if you've never done this, try it.
This is good.
Low carb, healthy.
Mm-hmm.
It's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Love that asparagus. Love the green beans
I
too.
love the green beans too.
Mm-hmm.
Green beans are just as good.
Yeah, they're just
as
a little crunchy.
asparagus.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Food feeds the family, family feeds the heart, God feeds the soul. Make you some of this cracked out asparagus. It is so, so good. Low carb, keto friendly, no gluten. It's about lunchtime. We're going to eat. Love y'all. See you next time.
Look, if you can't handle it, I'll eat it.